So if you haven't checked out 2 Point Campus, it was just released like a month ago. And it's really fun. It's on Game Pass right now on Xbox, and that's what we're going to be playing today. I'm Albert Crank, your personal advisor, and I am here to help. I'll probably just go ahead and post this on YouTube too, because I'm going to do a complete walkthrough of this game and kind of give you some tips along the way as I've learned. I don't know how far we'll get today, but I'll post these episodes, I guess, on YouTube as well. You can find my YouTube. I keep going back and forth if I'm going to create a separate YouTube or not. I think right now I'm not, because I don't have enough viewers on for either category to justify it. But Growing with the Grownwalds is the YouTube channel name. So you can go find me there. I think the link is somewhere on my Twitch page if you look around a little bit. And then, of course, you'll be able to find it in clips and stuff as well below and replays if you want to catch other episodes. But if you want to kind of just focus on one thing or another. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, I do live stream on Twitch. Not super consistent right now because I've been super sick and our son just had open heart surgery recently. So life is
like
pretty
a
chaotic.
Savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle, "The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything."
If you want to watch me on Twitch live, I would love to have you join me. Probably check out my Twitch for my schedule. I try and keep that updated when I do have a schedule. And that's at Joyfully Nicole is my Twitch handle. So it's just learn how to use the cameras. Okay, done. Oh, okay. So I've been playing on Switch and on Xbox and Switch. The X and or the A and B are swapped. That drives me a little crazy. Needs to be 5x5. We're gonna keep things basic as possible right now because I think there's a money. Oh no, this one doesn't have a money issue. We have plenty of money. This level is not quite so difficult to pass.
Ask questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Hi. Great work. Now you have everything you need to run a Scientology course. When you're ready, select Start Year to welcome our first year of students.
It's your year.
Scientology. Yeah, their names are always a little funny on this.
Students should check
Love
in
you too.
or try.
You can leave it on for now, because it's giving me good face lighting.
Now take
Thanks.
photography.
The students are arriving on campus. Are you nervous? No, I'm not nervous. I've done this before. Oh, clicking on those guys kills them, and then you get points for something. I don't even know what points you get, but it's kind of tricky to catch them. These are weeds that your janitors will pull. There is no way to turn off janitors pulling weeds, but they do kind of act like trash in the yard. They bring down your environment score. So if you played 2 Point Hospital, you're kind of familiar with that environment score. There are some things that are the
Welcome
same
back, fellow
in the
students. It's
gameplay
me,
between 2 Point
DJ
Hospital and 2
Shorts,
Point
keeping me finger on the pulse of
University,
2 Point K,
or
so
2 Point
you didn't
Campus,
have
and
to.
there's definitely some
Today,
things that are
quick,
different.
would you notice
One of the key
if she was
differences
less
is the way that
popular?
employees are
I tell you,
trained.
spoil it for
I
you.
think I
The answer
prefer the
is
way that they
yes.
do it with 2
Here's
Point
a
Hospital,
pretty niche
but there's
favourite
definitely
in full accent.
some,
Cannot even pronounce the name of. It's pretty
I guess,
challenging stuff.
benefits
Check
to
it
the way
out.
that it's designed in this one.
Starting in the
And
science lab.
it does create some like more challenging gameplay, I guess you could say. But I prefer the way that it's done in 2 Point Hospital. Also, some of your settings, like I don't know about you guys, but when I played 2 Point Hospital, I would like, as soon as I open a level, go to overview and policies and like change a bunch of things because the default policies drove me crazy. There aren't really any policies to change here necessarily. You can see the salary requests and like just satisfy salary requests or just give everybody a raise. It says salary review timing at year end, but it doesn't ever prompt me to do anything with that. So I don't know if it's just doing it by default or if I'm supposed to go back in there at the year end and remember to do that every time. As students learn, they gain experience points or XP, which increases the academic level. It also translates to money. See if when it does the monthly profit experience point bonus. So students learning gives you more money, which definitely helps on some of the more money challenge levels. And this one, money is pretty easy in this one, unless, I don't know, you go crazy or something, but because there's not that many things to buy, it's pretty hard to have money trouble on this level. I guess we can speed things up a bit. I'm trying to think what else, like significant differences between the two. The way the settings work and the way staff training works are probably the two major things that are different between the two in the gameplay functionality. Otherwise, it's just kind of thematic changes to a degree, but we'll explore more. I did it. The students passed the first class. Sadly, didn't do all that well. It seems a number of them were distracted by one need or another. A student that has everything they need will be more happy, less distracted, and able to focus on their studies in an enthusiastic and cheerful haze. Students' needs such as thirst, toilet, and comfort will affect their overall happiness. Happy students perform better in classes and earn more experience points. Take a look at the students and see what we can do to improve the campus. The key to campus hospitality is to remember that 3 hours students need to relax themselves, rest themselves, and relieve themselves. Sure, 2 of those might be the same thing, but it does sound convincing. Let's build a dormitory and a bathroom to keep people comfortable. I guess the other thing that is a little frustrating, and some of these maybe like as I'm kind of checking out on Xbox, it might be more Switch specific, but when you look at like the way you could sort like your patients or your students, depending on the game you're playing, or your staff, you could like figure out who has what issues. And so if I want to sort by grade, I can't sort that. So that's a little frustrating to me. Like I can't just see who needs what. And I don't know the stuff yet. But oops. Trash can. We don't have access to trash cans yet. Okay, so let's build some of these other rooms they're talking about. So dormitory. Minimum is 2x2. You get more. It's prestige points, which makes the room more satisfying if you have them a little larger with more things in them. So I've just kind of developed a default pattern that I really like to do with these. I'll either usually have a 1 bed or 2 bed. If you go more than that, I feel like it's harder to keep the students happy, but I have had some 5 bed dorms that have done well, but you have to have like a lot more decorations in them and things. And there will be more things to unlock for the dorm as we go through. One thing I do think is the template thing works better in this game. Dormitories are a great place for students to relax when they are low on energy. 1 bed between 5 students is considered normal on campus. Students may dream of having their own bed, but they're happy to share with a few friends. So you can just copy and paste the same thing. You can also do, so if you're here, go to this to create a template, and we can just do, basic. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. Bed. Hello. So then that creates the template, which you could easily do in Point Hospital. But here's the thing. So you want to make from your templates up at the top. See the top switcher? Now I can just create the basic 1 bed, which is actually bigger than I meant to do, but that's fine.
It's time for a student story
I'll
about
just
a
the template
bakery
later, which is also easier to do. So there are some improvements in some of those things that I really appreciate. I'm going to do just a small bathroom and do 2 of them, and do male and female. Sometimes that helps with crowding, I found.
Widget Bakery in Hogsport, where for generations local
if you have them
students
broken
have
up,
been
you can
enjoying
also break them
traditional
up
jam
between
donuts.
staff and students.
But sadly, the
I
sweetness
haven't
ends
found
here.
as much benefit to
The machine
that.
that fills the donuts with delicious fruity mixtures.
Okay, they
such
can
as
dry their
rare
hands, but not
donuts
wash their hands.
has been suffering from jam rot, and finally went out of commission today. To honor the machine, the bakery is serving donuts filled with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is one of poignancy. A fitting farewell to a fine confectionery friend. Starting next week, the bakery will be back up and running with a new machine, looking to make new memories and serve lots of donuts.
Pull it around, or be dumb and press the wrong button.
I've not seen your frog.
And sometimes I have to press that Y button a few times to get it to actually like save it. I don't know why it doesn't just do it the first time. Okay, so we'll make that the female bathroom, and then we'll make that the male bathroom. Wait, did I just make them both female? I did. Well, that'll clear things up, right? But again, you can do staff and student too, but because they have 1 staff and like several students, that clarification would actually be helpful in like reducing crowding in the bathroom. We probably need to hire a janitor since there is so much litter popping up everywhere. So we'll come over here and
Oh, sorry, that's mine.
RB over to janitors. So the kind of strategy with hospital, different hospital, was that you really wanted to have like specialists, and that is true to some degree, but the way that because the training function is different, You'll have some degree of specialist, but also sometimes some cross-training is helpful. So especially because we're low on staff, some cross-training is useful here. So the first training thing there, the first thing that he knows how to do skill is aerodynamics, which means he moves faster, which means he gets things done a little bit faster. So that's definitely the one we want for a janitor. And then the little wrench means maintenance, so he can fix things. So those are both skills that we want, especially for our first janitor, so we don't have to hire so many. So we will hire him. And this level doesn't even go into training, but just so you kind of have a general idea. So because the beds are shared, they need to be cleaned and maintained. So I can call the janitor to come clean that bed, and it won't be used once it gets to that red mark. The lecterns also need to be maintained, but they don't break that often. And then usually the things in the classrooms also need to be maintained. The toilets obviously need to be clean. That's a janitor thing as well. We don't have the need for an assistant yet, and the assistant uses are a little bit different from 2 Point Hospital to 2 Point Campus. Understandably so. Like what you would need, I guess your like staff roles between a hospital and a university would be very different. So.
Oh, I don't know. Where do I start? I've been feeling a bit lost,
We aren't in the rooms just yet.
Oh, I could really do with a sense of purpose.
A shower. We'll go ahead and place a shower.
Who needs purpose?
Interestingly enough, I was a little confused by this. Still am, honestly. Your staff showers on campus. They're not like assumed to be clean.
There's a
at
fly
home.
in here.
I do find that a little odd. Your staff happiness is improved by the use of showers as well. So if you are I guess be careful about how you do the shower rooms, because you can't say they're just for students, but your staff happiness will be reduced if you don't also have a shower that the staff can use. We have everything so far there. We don't have any snacks available for our people on campus, so we will make some snacks available. I didn't get to read that fast enough.
Plants need water, remember?
He was probably going to tell me to place a janitor, but I already had placed a janitor. It's talking about placing bins, so now I can place a garbage can. And of course, where litter collects, it's always a great place to put a garbage can. Let's see how students do in their next class. So we're hoping now that we have some dorms and some bathrooms in place that they will pass with a C. I think we have 10 students on campus. We can check that by going to campus overview, and right here it's going to tell me in the middle of the screen number of students 10. So if there's 5 students to a bed, then I want to at least have 2 beds here. Because this is kind of a larger room than I intended, I might go ahead and I'll either make the room smaller or add another bed. I think I'm going to go
Frequently asked
bed.
questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
And then another kind of fun thing is there's now swatches. So you can change the way a bed looks without just having multiple beds. So you can click on it, and there's a lot of different things that have this feature. It's a customized item, and then there's different swatches we can choose from. So that's pretty fun. And then you can also do it for the rooms. So especially once we have more kudos points or whatever those are called that you can upgrade things with. You can also buy more wallpaper and more carpets. So that affords more ways for you to kind of change the way things look. Also makes it easier for you to navigate, like if you have some rooms that are boys' dorms and some rooms that are girls' dorms, you can then change the colors so you can keep track of which is which.
Some of the team were
and
a
the
little
same with the
concerned to hear
bathrooms.
that our listenership has gone down over the past few months. But frankly,
So
I'm
that
not sure that I
customization feature
agree.
is fun. You can
I'd
also
much
change the
rather our
colors of
little
like the
radio community
benches.
stay as small as possible. I don't want
And
the crowd ruining it and
get
taking
a
us
little
from a
bit more
cool underground scene
designy
to something
than
bland and
we
mainstream.
were
In fact,
afforded, I
my
guess,
dream
in
would be pretty
2
much no one
Hospital.
listening at all. Just me, talking to myself, for
And
myself, all day.
benches again,
Now
can change
that would
colors.
be pretty excellent.
Oh, I didn't know that could change colors, but that's kind of cool.
non-transferable.
Lecture rooms can also be classified to different subjects. So if you want one lecture room to just be one subject, like you want one building to just be like the science building, then you can like make the lecture room in that building just for science, and then put your other science related classrooms in that building. You can also do dorms and like make the dorms specific. I'm pressing buttons I don't mean to press, sorry. So here we press X, we can come down, and as you can change it from male or female specific, you can also make it subject specific. So that did kind of end up being helpful a little bit when it came to the athletic level. Again, I still haven't passed that level, but I did find that feature to be useful. And maybe we'll play with that a little bit as we do some of these earlier levels and see how that plays out. If, I don't know, I guess it's more just how you want to play the game.
Staff are reminded
But it gives you some more
to care about
customizing features in that
students.
respect. Our students are quite a bit happier. He needs to go take a nap, but he has no excuse to not to because there's 3 beds here. So we have enough beds for 15 students and we only have 10. They're bored, but we don't have any we don't have any items available to entertain with yet unlocked, but those will come soon. And we just need to get the students to pass with a C+, and I think we're on that. We can check grades by going over to students here, and you can see we've got a C, 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 C. Everybody's got a C, so we don't have any C+s yet, but the class hasn't finished yet, so grades are in. And these students didn't even attend the first session of classes, so hopefully they're currently attending the sessions available right now. We do see that this student is really unhappy. Why is he so unhappy? He's hungry and needs to pee and he's tired. I really wish we could like pick them up and just put them in the bathroom, but everything is available to him. And he just needs to choose the things. So, yeah. Where is our science teacher? Because I feel like they should be in class. Oops, that's wrong.
Plagiarism is not a belief system.
Okay. We also can decorate and put things outside, and that category of things is different. So these are your rooms or like building items. So you can also build campus buildings. These are your things, and then this is the things you can place outside. So we can place garbage cans. We can place picnic tables. And we can place benches. Ugh, fly. And
Students are
for
asked
items.
not to ask questions.
This has a customize feature, which I hadn't noticed before. Or maybe it just means customize. So we can change like the color, so we can make it fall or whatever. So it's kind of cool. I feel like time is not passing and it's going crazy. It's like, blah. And I have it on max speed. That's for sure. It's like it's stuck. I don't know. It's not on pause. So you can see the progression through the school year. At the very bottom of the screen, you'll see kind of a calendar, and that gray portion is the part that we've already gone through of the school year. And then we'll progress through. If that calendar is not showing, you've either hidden it with, here we can see, we can kind of progress through. I need a scientography teacher. Why do I not? Where is my scientography teacher? I have one.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Cheers, cheers! On 2 Point Radio. Forget what you're doing and give in the
okay, so you can press the
my voice.
I'm not sure on the names of the buttons. I'm pretty bad at that. So the
just made
like really classic up, down, left, right button, not the joysticks. You can press up and that calendar will show. If you press down, it hides. So if you have it show like where it should be showing and there's still no calendar, that means you're in between school years. And you can make that like season last as long as you need it to. You say when the school year starts. So just in case you're like, where's my calendar? What's happening? You're probably in between school years. I've not had the issue before where my teacher was missing and it paused because my teacher was missing. So that, I guess if you have that issue, now you know your teacher and drop them back in the classroom and things will resume. And that doesn't happen in later levels. I think it's just this first level because it's like the orientation. Well done. Look, those students are smarter already. The better they do, the more you'll have to fund the campus. Who is smart now? So we got a 5,000 money experience bonus. Yes, you receive tuition fees from all the students enrolled in courses on campus, as well as bonuses for how much experience they're earning. Oh, hi, Henry. Did you see me play Fall Guys for you? Yeah, I made it to level 2, but I died in level 3. Satisfying students' needs is just one way to improve our grades. Next on the agenda is a spat of studying. Luckily, the students have just been given their first assignments.
It's perfect.
What's perfect?
Fall Guys.
Oh, it was a good game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun watching me? Yeah. Should we do it again later?
Okay.
All right. Mom is playing 2 Point Campus right now. Do you want to go play Paw Patrol on a roll?
Okay.
Okay. Did you get your mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Can you shut the door on your way out?
Please drink some water. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Henry. Completing assignments is a great way for students to earn experience points away from the classroom. We'll see you tomorrow. Though it looks like they need some new facilities, check your inbox to see what they need. So to get the inbox, you're going to, on that, up, down, up. See you tomorrow. Bye. You're going to press the left button, and that's going to bring up your inbox. Oh, it says library required. And we can just press A to bring that room. And it'll start the room building process. And minimum is 3 on a library. I find that to be extremely small, and you'll want it to be quite a bit larger. there's quite a few items that really need to be in the library for it to
This week
function
on
the way it
Nigel
needs to.
Reviews, we'll be talking about a modern beat combo.
So I find it easier to
Group
just
that call
plan
themselves
to
the
have a larger
Helium
room
Baboons.
to begin with.
I must admit, while it may not be my usual cup of beef tea, for contemporary mindlessness, and that's what this is, it
Oh,
was
is
not
it
as
morning
bad
already?
as most of today's
Good
dirge
morning.
and drivel. Helium Baboons, not as bad as
How
I
was your
feared they would
night?
be.
Did you
Two
sleep?
shrugs out of a possible 5.
Oh, good.
If you don't know where your class
So
is,
library does need an
is it
assistant,
really worth
a
going?
librarian, obviously. So we're gonna come over here to hire staff. The middle one is assistants. If they've got that books, that means that they are great for libraries. So we're gonna hire this one and plop him in the library. And then like 2 Point Hospital, we also want to make sure he doesn't get distracted working other places since he's trained for the library. So we're gonna turn everything else off and have him work just in the library. Some of our students are completing assignments in the library. Fantastic. Henry, Papa says hi. I don't think we play tennis with fly spotters. I mean, that could be a really interesting game, but that's not typically how you play.
Students are reminded to set reminders.
Let's see how the students do in their next class. Oh, you're gonna go play Memory Snap with Dada? Okay, go ask Dada to play Memory Snap with you. Okay, so we've got something in our inbox. So we're gonna left button December statement. So it shows our profits. Looks like we're doing good. We still have some students that are bored. Do we have anything to afford them? Nope, nothing yet. Somebody's hungry. Maybe we can play some more.
Frequently asked questions. No,
vending
I will
machines,
not
I
be your
guess.
friend.
Your students have gone from C to B grade brainheads. Let's recap how you did it, shall we? Okay. Educate, provide better staff and facilities to improve your students' grades, make students happy and comfortable to increase their learning rate, earn more cash by growing your campus and enrolling more students. I understand. And we have a great profit going on here. And then somebody wants a love trumpet, and this needs to be unlocked with kudos points. We'll unlock it. This helps
It's time for Spill the
develop
Tea,
like romantic
where we take some
relationships among
finely
students,
dried hiss,
and
a
on some levels
shameless
that's
county,
like
and
a
strain it for all the
challenge
precious nectar we
to
can.
achieve your star
Education
points.
Minister Arquin Foxbridge is under scrutiny for describing
So
2
5
Point's
students
youth
would like
as
us
ambitious
to
nitwits.
have a
And I can
student
see why.
lounge, and
Can
I'd
hope
love
that
to
it's
give
the
them a
bridge
student
form of
lounge.
the
So we'll
full
go ahead and do
quotation.
that. Henry,
Nice of
please,
him.
no.
They are also loud, foolhardy, crass, smelly, and
Student lounge is
generally
also one of those that,
hopeless.
like, your minimum, you want that room a lot bigger than the minimum says.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
And then again, like that paintbrush in the lower right hand corner and any of the item things, those are the markers that say like whether that can be customized to a different color. So if you have like a specific look that you're going for your student lounge, you can make choices based on that.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Hey, buddy, you're going to break Mama's computer doing that. Can you go play somewhere else, please? Can you go play Paw Patrol in a row? All right. Can you shut Mama's door when you go? Okay. You want to go build your puzzles? Okay, you got to go ask Dada to get you down the Cars puzzles then. Sister's going to be up and then you won't be able to play with those things, so you should go do that now. Henry.
Students are reminded that there's no such
Can you
thing
please
as
listen to
free
Mama?
time.
Are you listening? No.
Ooh. Get some company grub in your gob with cheesy gubbins.
And you don't want to have the issue of like accidentally deleting the room and getting like items. You can also just finish the room and then keep adding items to it, and then they can start using the room as well once you place those minimum required items. Which I think is just a door in this room. This room will get pretty full of litter really quickly if you don't place a trash can, so make sure to do that. You can also plan, I don't know if they'll let me yet. No, not yet. We can plan parties in here, but I guess we'll get to that in a little bit. So we do need to create a staff room, and we'll go ahead and place some of these requested items. The love bench can only be outside for some reason. We'll place that there.
To the hospital.
And what else are we having requested? There's our statement and the bench press. This also builds like friendship relationships, the bench press does. And that can also only be outside. We'll go ahead and place our staff room. This one you can get away with a much smaller size. I guess depending on the size of your campus, if you've got a lot of staff, then it is a little bit harder. You need a larger one just because of occupancy restrictions.
The year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Okay, we finished year 1. Everybody passed.
The
The summer break is perfect time to prepare for the year ahead. Field facilities make unsustainable design choices and bask in last year's glory. Let's expand our range of courses by starting the virtual normality course. So we're going to press the up button to access course management. You can only access this in between academic years and like during that summer break. So we're going to go ahead and press A on the start course and add virtual normality. Actually, let's go back to that screen. Soon we'll have another group of students joining the campus. It's important to expand with our ever-growing student body. Buy a new plot for your second year on campus. So we're going to go back to this. I want to tell you about this a little bit more. So having more different courses available allows you to have more students on campus, which obviously increases your tuition fees. To be able to unlock more courses, those coins, those are not Kudesh coins. They are a different type of coin. Let's see what it says.
And now, results of last week.
Course points. They're competition. So in the upper right-hand corner, you can see how many you have available, and then how much it costs to either upgrade your courses or to buy new courses. If you click there, it'll tell you if you have more courses available. It'll say like it costs 20, 30, whatever course points to add this course. To get more course points, you need to raise the level of your campus. Every time the level of your campus raises, you get more course points. So if you're wanting to add a new course the following school year, use the school year to raise the level of your campus. Building more buildings, adding more rooms, raising prestige, and hiring new staff, I believe, are the main ways that you increase your campus level. There could be more, but that's just kind of what I've discovered. But I honestly haven't read or looked at any other tutorials. I've just been learning as I'm going, so there might be some things I have a little bit off. But it wants us to buy a new plot. So to do that, we're going to hit that X button and go down and RB, and that's going to give us plots. And it's not letting me see any. Okay. Okay, here we can purchase this one. It's right next to campus. That's super convenient. So we will do this one. And this is a little bit different between 2-point hospital and 2-point campus. You can purchase it empty or you can purchase it with buildings. So depending on how your money is and what you're looking for out of that plot, you can purchase it either way. So if you're looking at purchasing it with a building, the solid outline that you see there is where the building will be. And the like dancing dotted line is the outline of the plot. So that means anything that's not included in that solid line will just be like grass and outdoor area space. So if you're really needing to optimize your campus space, you might just buy it empty and then build the building on it yourself so that you can optimize the use of that space. We have plenty of building space right now. We just have to buy a plot. That's what it's telling us to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with a building, so I don't have to deal with building the building myself. And then we can also see the requirements we need to do to start the new year in the upper right-hand corner kind of checklist. So we need another lecture theater. We can copy this one or we can build another one. I have another design I like to use for the lecture theaters. It's just a little bit different. So I will do that. And I'll go ahead and make a template of this when I'm done here so that I don't have to rebuild it each time.
My respect for those that choose chivalric and knightly pursuits.
What am I doing?
It's really very large.
Not what I'm trying to do.
Bickleworths, after all, come from a rich and prestigious line of people on and near horses. That being said, feudal aristocracy use their hands far too much for my liking. The swordsmanship, the adventuring. Have you ever held a
kind of basic
lance?
stuff. So we'll do
If you're so important, why are
that
you
Y
doing
button
all that
and
work?
then
Rule smarter,
add to
not
him.
harder.
Oh, not only. Okay, so I have to do
Hard
edit
work
room.
may or may not pay
Oh
off.
my gosh, they keep hitting the wrong buttons. One to the second door. There. That's what I was trying to do.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
Okay, so now we have our second lecture theater, but it actually says we need 3. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this one, and I'll put it in our new building, and we'll go ahead and make this our virtual normality building, because we also need to place a VR lab. So we will go ahead and do that here. And these little workstations and these are used for quite a bit. So you need quite a few of these things. Okay, so we have a VR lab, we have our lecture hall, we need a scientography teacher, and we only have like level 1s available with no extra skills, so we'll just, they're all the same, except maybe some personality differences. Okay, so then when it comes to the VR, we have one who has this little happy face. So the little happy face means that they have happy thoughts, which means they stay happier longer, or like they stay happy on their own more easily. And that benefits you when you have objectives to have staff happiness at a certain level. So we will go ahead and hire that one. And then it says we're ready to start our academic year, but we are not for a couple of reasons. So if we look at how many students we're going to have on campus, we can do that by going here to the course management. It says we're going to have 30 students on campus, which means divide by 5, we need 6 beds. We only have 3 beds on campus, so we need to have 3 more. So we will keep the like majors mixed. So we'll just do I think we'll like go kind of a funky one here.
Security
And
breach.
if we put
Please change your
3
passwords.
beds
Sorry.
in here, then we should be It helps if you put a desk in there, it gives them like room to study in their room, and it helps with experience points and their grades. All right, and that's all that's worth putting in here right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. So now we have 6 beds. We have 36 beds. We have a good ratio there. We have in the process of like building the stuff for the year, we have earned more course points. So we can go back to manage, and it says to upgrade either of these, we need 20. So we'll go ahead and just save those course points for next year.
You can't have an extension.
And I think we're ready to start our academic year. So we'll go ahead and press Y to start the academic year.
You students
And
should
I
make
just want
a
to see if
good
we've
first
unlocked any
impression.
other rooms that we
No pressure.
Okay. So we have all of
The
the.
timetable has
So there we
been
just
published.
increased our campus level
Schedule
again.
your
So we
lives
now have
accordingly.
30 campus points. So for next semester, we'll be able to either add
Now
an
taking
entirely different
students
course
for
or
virtual
upgrade our courses.
mobility.
If you upgrade the course, it means you can accept more students into that course. You can get higher level students in that course, and you can accept more applications for that course. Later
And now for
on,
the
you
segment we call
can
Agony Answers.
get to a point where
You
you're getting a
provide the
lot of
agony, and I'll
applications
provide the
for a
answers.
specific course
This
and
week's
only
problem is from
available to like
Helpless
accept
in
a certain
Hotspot.
amount, which means the
I'm
students that you're
stuck in my
accepting
bathroom.
are more
I think
likely
the
to be
doorknob
better
fell
students.
off. What should I do?
Um,
Well, I'd start by
Smells like
contacting
smoke outside.
someone under less anonymous circumstances. Perhaps a friend
turn off the
or the local
ignition,
authorities.
the air.
Best of luck and so on.
That smells really bad.
Students are reminded that I'm not your
So we've got
mom.
some things in our inbox. We'll go ahead and check those out. Records, people required in the library, so we need to unlock that with some dash points and place it. There we go. There's the statement, and we have the 2-player game table, but we don't have enough points for that. So, where's librarian? Or librarian? You're done. You're great. You need to be back in here. So to achieve 1 star, we need our campus level to be at least 5. We're at level 6.
Announcement.
We
It's in
need
the box.
a
Doesn't
virtual
mean what
normality
you
class
think
to
it
pass with a
means.
C, and we need average happiness rating of 60. So that we just achieved. There we go. So we unlocked a new campus. And then we also unlocked the hot dog kiosk, the coffee kiosk, and the whale fountain. We've earned some Kudesh points and some money, so we will go ahead and continue playing for those 3 stars. And now that we have more Kudesh points, we can go ahead and unlock that 2-player game table and place that in the student lounge. And then we can add some more food options on campus with items. And we'll go ahead and add coffee because you can't have a campus without coffee. I think we'll go ahead and place these outside in between the 2 buildings.
Students
Looks
are reminded to be
like
in 2 places at once.
maybe right here would be best. These can be placed indoors or outdoors, but they need an assistant to manage them. So we'll go to hire assistant, and so we can hire a happy assistant. Comic timing, which is more likely to be happy and entertain others. So it's kind of like that increased happiness, makes themselves smile, plus makes other people smile. Or I guess makes, no, they're different. This one makes themselves smile, this one makes other people smile. So these are great for, like that skill is great for this type of position. So I'm going to not have him work in the library because he does not know how to work in the library. And then club recruitment and student union we'll talk about later. But I'm okay with him working for any of those positions with the skills that he has. Let's see what else. Virtual normality opening day. So that means like we had some people come visit the campus, or no, we're going to have some people visit the campus. If it goes well, we can get up to 15 Kadesh points and 3 applicants for the following school year. So we'll go ahead and do that. There's our weed infestation. So we're in for a soggy stretch, a wet patch, and the time that is rainy and muggy and dank. It may not be for everyone, but I'm sure the weeds will enjoy it. Weeds make the campus grounds less attractive and can be removed by a janitor. So our janitor is going to be a little bit more busy taking care of the weeds on campus, so we can add an extra janitor that's maybe just fast rather than trained in maintenance, since we don't necessarily need him to with maintenance because there's not that many things that are going to break on campus. So we've got the coffee shop. Let's go ahead and also add the hot dog shop. These kiosks are quote unquote healthier foods than the vending machines. So when it comes to the health of your students, having the kiosks over just vending machines is helpful. They also do earn more money. Obviously, they also cost some money because you have to have a staff available to work for them. I don't want to do that though, because that guy's expensive for what I need him to do. Okay, I guess I'll have someone fast work here in this one. There we go. And I just don't want him working in the library, so I'm going to turn off library.
Education is
all right. Bat poster wanted. Okay, we can unlock that and place that. There's a statement, opening day report. We got 1 applicant and we got 5 Kadesh points. So not great, but not bad. And the county map. Great work. Freshly Meadows is now boasts a first-rate academic facility. Head to the map from the pause menu and decide where to set up your campus. So that's talking about the, like, there was the same thing with a hospital where you could, like, see the county map. So this is, like, being able to see, like, where the other campuses are. But we'll check that out after we 3-star, because I don't see it that way. So I'm gonna hide my camera here for just a second while I get
If it's not on your
resituated.
CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Okay, so we leveled up and got some more campus points. So at the end of the semester, we're going to have quite a few course points, campus points, available to use to either upgrade our courses or add some new courses. I guess maybe that's not the most helpful place to, have my camera with this game.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose.
And the comedic value of the announcers on this game are just as good as 2 Point. And occasionally you'll hear some of the, or 2 Point Hospital for 2 Point Campus. You'll hear some of the same announcements, which is kind of funny. Or they'll like say, like, doctor, you need to go back to the hospital. Things like that is I find enjoyment in that development that they've added to the 2 Point family. Our library is maybe a little crowded, and our librarian is missing again. So let's find our librarian.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
Frequently asked question. No, I will not be your friend. Okay. Well, hi. I'm Nicole, and I will happily be your friend. Actually, it looks like our guy needs a shower. He is pretty filthy, so let's just drop him in the shower. So he takes a shower, and then we'll put him back to work. Our campus level needs to campus level 9 to get the 2-star. Average dormitory rating needs to get to 70% and satisfy personal goals at 10. So that personal goals is the little bullseye looking ones that pop up in our inbox. So we don't currently have any, but sometimes they'll satisfy on their own. So if someone has a personal goal of wanting to go to the student lounge, we already have a student lounge that will automatically satisfy. Those just kind of randomly pop up. So there's our income report and science shelf required. So we'll go ahead and place that
into the gibbon enclosure.
Here
It's been reported that they're not under any immediate danger, and zoo officials are currently negotiating with the gibbons for the employees' release.
We could even benefit still from a larger library.
We're sorry for the litter that you...
Did he finish showering?
Oh, sorry, that's mine.
Yes, he did. He's back to work. Okay, great. Okay, so our dormitory rating needs to improve. So the beds are clean-ish. None of them have a green stink coming off of them. So let's look at some ways that we can decorate them. So unlike in Super Hospital, we had to like close the room if we did any editing or adding to it. If we're gonna edit the room, we can hit this and that will close the room partially. It doesn't kick everybody out though, unless you're like really doing some crazy things. And if you're adding to the room, it doesn't kick anybody out, which I love. So it creates like less disruption of the game. So let's see, what other decorations can we add to increase level? Rugs are always a great addition. And ones that have different swatches always kind of add some more interest. So there, I like this rug. So we'll unlock that one, because it has several different color options. And, whoops, I didn't mean to place that one. And then we can add some things on the walls too if we need to get the dorms looking a little better. So on this dormitory rating, or like this menu here, you can see the accommodation rating here. It's 38%. So our goal is to get to an average of 70% through all of them. So by having more dorms, like having enough for the amount of students you have on campus, that's like the primary thing you need to get this rating up. We have 30 students and we have 6 beds, so we've met our minimum. It doesn't hurt for us to add more, so that may be the thing we end up doing, but we can also decorate them. Like they're pretty basic right now, so we'll jazz them up here a little bit and see if that helps bring that rating up. So first we'll go through and add more rugs and decorations and things like that, working within the Kudesh points that we have available.
Sometimes I get asked what I would have done had I not gone into the disc jockeying trade. Well, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a spy. Yes, I pined for a life of international intrigue and late-night dinners at the county's expense. Sadly, to be a spy, you need to be able to whisper, and I just can't do it. When it comes to disclosing secrets, you don't want my persistent volume and crystal clear intonation.
There's a fly.
I do love that DJ. It's such a distinct voice too. If I met that voice actor like randomly on the street, I'd be like definitely doing a double take, like, you're the guy from 2 Point. I lost where my arms go. Oops, my side.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Okay, so here's how we did with year 2. We have finished here. Everybody passed. Our grades did fall from 80 to 75 though. So we have 40 student relationships on campus. So that's not just like romantic relationships, but friendships as well. And that comes from the benches, the romantic things we added, and then also like the tables and some of those things is how those are formed. So we get some good points from that.
The academic year is starting soon.
Okay, so we have 30 course
anything we
points to
wanted to
do.
do?
And then we also have some career achievements that we've accomplished. So we can see that up in the right hand corner, that little yellow dot in the middle icon there, right here, because the career goals, we've accomplished some things. So this claim rewards, and we get some more Kodesh points. So especially since we're going to be doing some decorating and building and hiring and all these things, that's helpful to go claim that. We can work on the dormitory rating during the school year, so I'm not going to stress about that too much, but I do want to make sure that we have enough beds before we start the school year. So we'll go ahead and do the campus requirements, and then we'll look at managing courses. So we need another science lab, and I'm going to be lazy and just copy this one. And we need another VR lab. Will that fit here? Ooh. What a mess. Oh, I also at the beginning of the break like to just send all of my teachers on break. Assistants look like they're in a good spot. Janitors are pretty busy. It looks like we just maybe need another janitor. We'll go ahead and do this one here and let him go to town there. And maybe we'll just kind of scooch things here a little bit. Whoops, not that. I don't want to scooch that.
Hey guys, hear me out. What if we went back to school?
It started as a class reunion and ended with them back in class.
That's crazy! Hey, I'm climbing on a statue. Everybody get in the shed! I can't revise anymore. My knees hurt.
Roderick Cushion is varsity freshman in Immature Students.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
I also just realized we don't have a bathroom in this building, so we'll go ahead and place a bathroom and maybe some vending machines and garbage cans and things like that. Wrong button. Kind of neglected this building a little bit. I forgot about it, really. I like to place this poster at like the main doorways of each of the, like on an empty wall near the main doorway. I think it's like a "you are here" poster, but I could be wrong. But I mean, it's just inspiration, so whatever. Okay, so we need to hire some teachers, and then we'll look at our campus course or our courses options. So we have a bathroom. Do we have any other rooms in this? No. But we could add a dorm or two potentially in here if we needed to. We'll see. So let's add our teachers. We need 2 scientography teachers and 1 virtual normality teacher. We're just kind of getting slim pickings here on the scientography teachers. Personal hygiene. Sure. If you are looking at some of the personalities on these teachers or on staff in general, the big blindness is one to avoid, because that means they'll just drop litter all over campus and it'll be annoying. Sometimes it's slim pickings and you don't have the option, but if you can, avoid that one. This one looks like it's pretty good. Iron bladder. He doesn't need to use the bathroom as often. Moves faster than most, but he gets hungry easily. Well,
frequently asked questions.
Easily
yes,
and he also has that happiness skill. So we'll go ahead and hire him. And my dog needs to pee, so I'm going to tell my dog to take the dog out. Alrighty.
We've got an update for you on the story.
So we are essentially ready to start the academic year, but again, we have some more career points to go claim.
Is
so we'll
raising
go
through
grab
the
them.
Gibbons social structure. Fascinating stuff. There's no word on what
close
Gibbons are, but I believe they're a kind of amphibious cat. Little smooth creatures with whiskers and a big bushy tail. Fantastic.
And then we'll manage courses. And so we don't have any new courses that we can add. We haven't unlocked any more courses, but we have 40 course points, and both of these require 20 courses to upgrade them. So we'll go ahead and do that. So to upgrade the course points, you're going to select the course that you want, press A, and then when we go down on that plus button, we'll increase it. B to go back, select the other course, and plus that. So here we can see that the increase here, the applicants by 5 and the student intake by 5. So that a number of applicants we're getting is the number of students that we're putting in our program right now. As we progress through the game, there will be more ways to increase applicants, as well as those opening day options. Those give us so that we can have some choosiness as to the students that we accept into the program. And the max qualification level here at this point isn't necessarily, there isn't anything about that that's useful, I guess. But it's important to take note of as we go through the game. You can see the max qualification level increases. So we can also hit X while we have go back first and then hit X. And then that's going to take us to edit the course. So we can change the number of students that we want to have in the program. So if we wanted to decrease the number of students we have in the program, at this point that would hurt us financially, but it would give us some flexibility in the class of students that we get. We can also increase or decrease the tuition rate. And decreasing the tuition rate makes students happier. Increasing the rate makes them sadder. But if you've developed a strong enough program where you're getting enough applicants, you can decrease it. So I'll just show you. So if we're going to increase the tuition, So if we increase the tuition, now we're only getting 13 applicants. Before we were getting 16. So if we go back down, 16. So if we go down, we can get even more. Interesting. I didn't know that you could actually increase your student intake. So that's interesting to note. I hadn't played with that before. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. We'll increase the amount of students we're bringing on campus to make sure we have enough dorms for everybody. Maybe even a few extra to make sure that we're getting that good dorm rate.
That's right, Ricky. Gibbons are actually,
so that'll give us 18 students, and then so this tells us a little bit about the course, what buildings we'll need, or what rooms we'll need. So if you're looking at adding additional courses, it is helpful to add courses for that require rooms you already have, so you're not having to build a lot of extra things. So we have a couple of things we haven't unlocked for this course, but otherwise we're just increasing the quality of it. And we'll have 10 second years already on campus, and then we'll have the additional 18 first years. And it's a medium difficulty class, kind of indicating like how your grades will be for the students, how much you'll have to work to get their grades to a higher level. And it's a 3-year course. And that's kind of where you're at so far, how many students you've graduated, how many have failed, expelled, and dropped out. So we're going to go ahead and apply changes. And I want to go over to this one and increase our student intake by decreasing tuition as well. And so we're going to have 70 total students on campus next year. So that means that we need to have 15 beds at a minimum, right? We're at a point in the game that we can probably slow down the speed here a little bit. So we'll go ahead and let's make this one a little bit fancier, and then we'll copy it. Oh, I don't know if we want to make a template with a plant though. I might delete the plant.
To find themselves.
It's time for Chef Ricky's morsel of the day. You can buy breadcrumbs from any
there's some of these other
self-respecting
fun things that we can add. We'll do that.
Service.
And
but there's something to be said for doing it
that. We'll add those things
by
to this room
throwing the
instead of
loaf
the
against
plant
a
because I don't want to
brick wall
have
until it disintegrates
extra
into a
janitor work
fresh and
maintaining the
flaky
plant.
nothingness. It'll take a good couple of hours, but boy is it worth it.
You know, the plant in this room though, but we're going to use this room as a template, so that's why I didn't want to have it in this room. And it's right now showing our accommodation rating has gone down because we're going to have more students on campus, and so it's alerting us to that fact that we have a little bit of an issue with that. But we're going to fix that. Oh, can we? I think we can. Whoops. Yeah, there we go.
Skills are non-transferable.
Okay, so we've added quite a bit to this room. Accommodation rating is quite a bit better. So the accommodation rating will also increase as we add more dorm rooms. So we will go ahead and make this one a template. Actually, I wonder if we can overwrite. Yeah, overwrite template. Let's do that.
We've got breaking news and a surprise twist
and we
from
can
the
add a
given
couple
enclosure.
there.
The zoo
But I
worker,
think
first
let's go
thought
ahead and
lost
put-
to the diminutive apes, has become their leader. They claim to have learned to love the gibbons, their way of life, and their disproportionately lengthy arms. So, instead of going to work in the zoo every day,
Yeah, that
they'll
won't work,
just be
actually.
living there, I suppose. That's one way to skip the morning traffic. I'm Ricky Hawthorne. Good night.
No, it's okay.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
Are you feeding me?
Yeah.
Wow, you're an amazing husband.
Students are reminded to be in two places
Tacos?
at once.
I made it from scratch except for the tortillas.
Thank you.
Yeah. The salsa, everything. Okay, except for the cheese. And I didn't kill the chickens, but
You made your own salsa?
yeah.
How'd you make your own salsa? Guys, I got a catch. Thank you. You want me to throw up on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, they smell delicious. That's really good, honey. Thank you.
You want to know my secret?
Do you really want to let all of Twitch and YouTube know your secret?
The
Okay.
administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, that was a nice surprise. Okay. So we are finishing decorating this dorm room. And as you can see, now that we've added some more beds, our accommodation rating is going way up.
Plagiarism is not a belief system.
Let's add our other... Wait, didn't we already hire another virtual normality teacher? We need 3. Strange. Oh, maybe because we increased the level of it. That makes sense.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
Oh, and I do like to, on summer break, make sure my staff is all well rested before we go back. I'm on the wrong menu. So, send anybody on, pretty much everybody on break that needs it. No one's already on break. And then to do that staff, because you have to go manually to do that. So go here and then do any requests. There's no requests. And I'm not gonna get the millions if I don't have to right now. So I'll just leave that alone. We've almost got our dorm rating where we need it to be. We need 15 beds and we have 6, 7, 8, 9.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
We could put another dorm there potentially. Yeah, we could do that. And then I just want to do... Oh, there we go. We hit 2 stars, and then we unlocked a bath time statue.
To
Kind of
Campus
weird,
Radio.
but you know,
I'm Maggie
it wouldn't be
Warble,
2 points
and
if
I
there weren't
didn't
weird
realise I
things
was
that need to
hosting
go.
today's show until 5 minutes ago. It's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I haven't done a show without my notes before, but that doesn't bother me at all.
So we need to get 10 A grade classes
Frequently
and
asked questions.
have 10 students
No,
graduate.
you can't have an extension.
So we still need to hire that virtual normality teacher. Another one that's happy and does not have that blindness. So we'll go ahead and hire this one. And let's pick out. Yeah, we can't do anything with those course points, so we'll just get on to them. And let's see, I think we're ready to start the academic year. We're just checking on our staff, make sure everybody is full of energy and ready to go. Looks like we're good. So we'll go ahead and start the next year.
Welcome to the start of a new
It
year.
looks like we've already got a couple of personal requests from our students, so they would like a flat flower planter, because check this out, isn't it herbaceous? Sure.
Students should check in before trying to learn.
There we go. That's a great spot for it. And then let's see, they'd also like the 2-player arcade table, which is different than the 2-player game table that we unlocked earlier. Oh, it looks like we need our janitor to come do some cleaning in here. Maybe another bin would be helpful as well. We have another personal request for a Meet the Wizard machine, which is an arcade game.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
There do tend to be lines that accumulate behind these, so I like to place them in places where there's a little bit of room for that. And this helps increase happiness and entertainment on campus. Where is our librarian? Marion. Marion, the librarian.
This next story is about a shed, apparently. That's all I've got. Here to tell us more is Hugh.
Actually, that would look gonna feng shui things a little bit here.
That's right, the groundskeeper's shed appears to have moved some 2 to 3 meters overnight. Of course, as an inanimate object, the sudden move has come as somewhat of a shock. One member of the custodial staff described the event as probably the strangest thing to happen in the greater Flemington area. Leading theories range from haunted wood to tectonic shifting, but one fraternity is claiming responsibility for the anomaly. Their spokesperson saying, "We just moved it. It wasn't that heavy. We can move it back if you like." Maggie, back to you.
The news on this show, or in this game, just like, I mean, all of it. I love the announcers. It definitely helps keep me entertained while I'm playing. Definitely a game to play with the sound on. A few dash points to work with. Do we have any more? Oh, we have quite a few things we can unlock for these. We'll leave it be for now. We might have some things we need to use those for. Where did our janitor go? Janitor! Hi. Hi, thanks. Come back over here because we're not done here. I think we might just need another janitor because it looks like our students are being quite crazy here. This is a really fast janitor, so we will hire them because that's going to be super helpful. That flower above his head, he's complaining about the attractiveness of the room because there's so much trash on the floor. Totally understandable. I don't seem to have any crowding too much anywhere. Our happiness rating is not fantastic.
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
Okay, let's put you back to work. And that's staff and students, so definitely getting that student lounge cleaned up will help. And oh, I think this needs some. Nope, it's good on repair.
Should you study with a friend, or should you ignore them at all costs? We've all asked that question. Here's Wanda with the answer.
We could definitely expand the library. I don't know if that would help so much with the happiness necessarily, though. We can see what's wrong with the happiness by going to campus overview, and we can see for staff happiness, so their needs, so room prestige.
For something on my
they'd like some raises.
That I can't
we can
remember what it
definitely
stands
do that.
for.
For students,
to my salamander's night.
Looks like lifestyle is more the concern. So accommodation rating and personal goals and relationships. So we can place some more items to help bolster relationships, and we can add a couple more forms. We've got some room right here that we could add some template forms, so we'll do that. What's up? Why do I have to be done for you to do dishes? Oh, done eating. Well, you can start dishes and I'll finish it here in a second. Honest or polite? It's just a little bland, like you could have used more taco seasoning. It's not bad. It just could have been better. Room for improvement. And like it's edible, so like that's huge. It's not like burnt or overcooked or undercooked or anything. All of it is good. Okay, well, since he's waiting for me to eat, I'm gonna take a quick camera break while we wait for this to go up, and I'm gonna use the restroom really quickly and just kind of zoom out and let the campus go, and then we finish eating.
Students are reminded to set reminders.
dairy-style ingredients in our milkshakes for a level of consistency that just isn't natural. Meaning that every glass of Milkmaid is eerily similar to the last. Wow! Milkmaid. Now that's good milk. Not technically milk.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Students are asked not to ask questions.
That's it from us at Campus Radio, though my day isn't entirely over. I'm heading to the library to finish and start an essay, and I may be there all night, but I'll be back tomorrow morning for another show. Hopefully I don't fall asleep in the archive section again. Wish me luck.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? what you think it means. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
Sir Knight Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Greetings, greetings, and welcome to the show. We all have our passion projects, don't we? Our dreams, our hobbies, our oddly job-like hobbies and odd jobbies. Personally, I moonlight as a writer of mysteries. Up next, I'll be taking you to a black and white world of mystery and intrigue. The much-anticipated return of Inspector Blanbury in Pinched Puddings and Just Desserts.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. intended to be inspirational. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Hard work may or may not pay off.
I am back from my quick little break, and I think my husband's tacos are magical because that was the first time I've walked to the bathroom in like 3 days maybe and not fallen or like had like serious balance issues. So I might call his tacos magical tacos. This looks like we have a lot of requests for some different things, so we'll take a look, and we want to do the like classroom priority ones first other than the personal requests, because those make a difference in grades. So the momentum marbles requested.
It was a summery kind of summer,
Sure.
and Glenbury had scarcely caught his breath, fresh after outsmarting the smuggly cat burglar, when an invitation to tea dove inauspiciously through his letterbox.
Stop
Such
pressing
are
the
the
wrong
demands on a
buttons.
world-class detective in conversation.
DNA poster, definitely can do that and just place that outside the side.
Arriving at
Probably,
Flackley
but probably
House, our inspector was met
inside
with
each
two
one as
familiar
well.
smells.
Sometimes we need them for
One
assignments.
promised scones,
So having it in
the
the
other
classroom,
calamity.
making the assignments done better. And an experiment station, we don't have enough dash points. So then what we can do, yep, we got some career points. We can, ooh, we got a bunch. Okay, claim. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling a little loud. As you can tell, that lunch perked me up. I'm feeling quite a bit better. Because though I haven't eaten in days, but I have been eating. It just hasn't helped that much. Okay, we'll put the experiment station. So maybe we can move that poster then. Since it's not unreachable. To grab it, it's okay. Career goal, level up 1,000 scientography students. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Should I pin that? Is that why it's showing there?
Because the oven wasn't on.
I did pin that. I'm just gonna unpin it. But that's kind of cool. So with that, so you can hit career goals, and then like any of these, if you're like specifically working on it, like this one right here, I can hit Y to pin the objective, go back out, And then now in this column on the right hand side, like right there, actually my camera's in the way. Let me move the camera so you can see. So now it's listed here as a career goal. And so it's kind of helpful if you're trying to do that. And then so that's specifically for romances. So for romances to happen, you have to have those romantic items placed, like those benches. We can see here, these are things that help that. So that just is friendships. Oh, helpful actually.
If you don't know where your class
place
is,
this everywhere.
is it really worth going?
I think it's outdoor items. We'll see the romance items. We'll go back to that in just a second. The water cool is really helpful, both with relationships and also satisfying thirst issues. So it definitely helps increase happiness. So I'm going to just place this kind of everywhere. And then I'll go back to showing you what I was trying to show you. So that's a good, like, central spot for it. Okay. Ritual normality break case. We don't have enough cash points for it. We got 2 applicants from that. Great. Open date report. I thought I just cleared that, but no.
And so to tea, where the sandwiches came and went without the intervention of evil. Though Blambury feared the host had been a little overzealous with the cucumber. When, quite of a sudden, the lights went out. The light came up, and Blambury began to doubt himself. Perhaps what he felt was nothing but a herring of lead.
Was about the relationships. So if we want to place more relationship items to improve the possibility of relationships happening, we go here and then we're going to hit LT to change the sorting of them, and then these are relationship items that allow relationships to happen. So as you scroll over them, see this one has the heart on it, and this one just has like a handshake. So if it has the heart, then that means it's going to increase the likelihood of romantic relationships happening. So I've found this one isn't used very much at all. And this one is used quite a bit though. So since we already have this unlocked and we are low on cash points, we will go ahead and place this one. Maybe right here. That's kind of a cute spot for it. And then maybe we'll see if we have some flowers to place nearby. And we can change the color of these flowers, so that'll be nice to do. Tulips. Let's do some red tulips next to the love bench. There we go. Alrighty. And then we can also do the jumping in the bed. So one of the dorms, let's go ahead and do this one. We will sell the bed and then add items. And oh no, we don't have enough dash points. Okay, we'll have to just place another bed there then. And I will show you that when we have some dash points to do. But basically, it's like 2 people jumping on the bed. Love relationship builder. Woohoo type of bed. So by placing that, those romantic relationships increase on campus. And you can place them in the dorms, and you can place multiple in a room, which is kind of weird to me. Whatever. I prefer to place them in single rooms because I figure you probably want a little privacy if you're going to be jumping on the bed, you know? You don't want anyone yelling at you for jumping on the bed. I feel like there needs to be a tree by these park benches. Okay, so to 3-star, we've got some more cash points we can claim. Oh, because we got the romantic relationships. Fantastic. Okay, so we need 10 A-grade classes, which is like making sure we have all the things in the classrooms that are requested and necessary, and that our teachers are as trained as possible because we can't train teachers. It is what it is. And then we need students to graduate, and that just requires the school year to end. We can go ahead and speed things up a little bit. And let's see. There's our May statement. Can we place? We can unlock and place the virtual normality bookcase, and we need to expand our library for sure.
You could go out, or you could stay in with a bowl of hog logs. You've tried fine dining, but this is swine dining. Only Hog Log cereal combines 4 types of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
What's that button? So that's a virtual normality bookcase. Do we have the Scientology bookcase? Maybe that hasn't been unlocked yet. Interesting.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
So this logo above this guy's head means that there's 2 people waiting for this desk. So the textbook cubicle, we could duplicate and place another one. Since we don't have people waiting for the records, I will do that instead. That might go a little better. Satisfy students' needs more. Let's check out our, it's just growing. Okay, cell poster. We can place the cell poster. And we'll go ahead and place one in our hallway as well.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
And the school year has ended. I'm just gonna, that's fine.
The end of year results have been released.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and view the school year end of rewards. I do like that this allows you to wait until you're ready to view the end of year rewards versus in 2 Point Hospital, it kind of just interrupts whatever you're doing to show it to you. I like that you can choose to watch it when you're done with what you're doing. We have a lot more relationships on campus. Our exams came up a little bit. I think we were at 75 last year and 80 the year before that. So we did have 15 students graduate, and we haven't lost any students. So all we need to do to 3-star is upgrade a course to level 4, and we can simply do that by going to manage courses. And we need 30 points to upgrade this one. So maybe as we're adding the things to the campus, we can, we'll be able to get enough course points to upgrade that one to level 4. So we need another science lab. I think we're going to need to buy another building or another block because this is going to be crowded. So we'll go ahead and expand over here. We'll go ahead and do it with the building. And while that builds, we need another scientography teacher, 2 virtual normality teachers. and probably 2 more janitors because of the new building. So let's see. Oh, here's a level 2 Scientography teacher. That will be helpful, especially if we aren't able to 3-star right now. And virtual normality teachers. We need 2 of those. So we have a level 1, a level 1 with no other skills. So we'll just make sure they don't have poor hygiene, but doesn't go to the bathroom as often. Let's check some others. Excellent personal hygiene and no negative. So we'll go ahead and hire this one. And we need 1 more virtual normality. More Ricky than Nigel. Oh, okay. So we've got our teachers covered. We need our labs. Looks like we need 1 science lab and 1 VR lab. Let's see. We're also going to need some more dorms. So what we could do is move all the dorms to this new building and make that an official dorm building. So we can rename the building by doing this. And let's see. Let's name it. Landry Hall, and that will be our dorm. So for now, I'm just going to pick up and move all the rooms, and maybe we'll go back and kind of customize it a little bit more later. Oops.
But who would do such a thing? Who would stoop to the lowly heights populated only by reprobates and trifle thieves?
To the kitchen!
Indeed, the trifle was gone without so much as a trace. However, in its place was a single white glove.
Why, a glove? The fiend must have removed it in the excitement.
I need a shorter dorm that will
What
fit
is a
there.
glove, dear Blenbury? A glove is no pudding. Ah, but it may yet lead us to pudding. Fetch the hogs.
This is a little shorter, but might be too wide. Let's see.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I think that fits. Yeah, perfect. All right, so we need another one of these. So we'll just copy and drop. And we need 5 more course points in order to get the next level up the course. So hopefully, as we finish up the dorm and placing the other VR lab, we will get what we need here. Oh, we can make the library bigger too. That would be helpful. And we didn't have any.
There's a fly in here.
Right? No. Okay. So first we'll go ahead and place our VR lab, which right now our VR labs are just over here. So we can move one of these so that we can just keep all the VR labs in one building.
They followed the jolly hounds through the grounds, the crunch of the gravel building to a crescendo of narrative tension. And then to grass and sight
That
of
was
the
our
lake
campus
and the
poster that
old
we lost.
willow,
I'll just go ahead and
where,
grab another
sitting
one.
against
It's
the
moving
weeping
those
tree,
is really
they
difficult.
found the gloveless culprit. None other than Foggleton, the butler.
Oh, Foggleton! How
We've got a water line for these, so we might
I'm
place
fine,
more of
Butler.
those as well.
I should think so, yes.
And all those things may help increase our campus points so we can restart and move on.
Unattended sandwiches.
Okay, so
will be
we
eaten
have all the
by
buildings
me.
we need, the rooms we need. Let's check dorm requirements. So we have 96 students. That's roughly 20 beds. Yeah, it's 20 beds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With 12 beds. We need 8 more beds. I really, really wish there was a way to go just here and see like under student, or like a whole other panel about the dorms. Like if maintenance is needed or if we have enough beds or like something on the student profile. But like, as you can see, there's like relationships, there's clubs, which we haven't even gotten to yet, status distribution. But even here, as we go to the like rest, it's this one, it doesn't tell me if I have enough beds. And I would really love like something to tell me somewhere if I need more beds or not. And just like a quick like, oh, I need 6 more beds at a minimum for things to be flowing well. I would really love something like that. 2 point, if you're watching. I'm gonna double this one a couple of times. Ooh, I have to swap you around here. So that's how many was I at? I needed 8 more beds, I think. So that's 2, 4. Oops, let's not do this one there. There was a 3. This one. Okay, I think that puts us in a good spot for beds at a minimum, at least. But there's no bathrooms, and so let's go ahead and have some bathrooms. We for sure have to have some bathrooms.
Gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
I do like the bathrooms can be a lot smaller than in 2 Point Hospital. It kind of required the bathrooms to be quite a bit bigger. So I do appreciate that little change. Okay, that one is what it is. Probably one other bathroom would be good.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
as they say, the butler did it. It just goes to show, you never can trust the help. Well, that's another masterpiece in the collection. But how do I do it? Really,
and then we'll go ahead and put some vending machines, because if you ever lived in a dorm, you know that vending machines are a must in a dorm.
Join me again tomorrow for more criminally underrated radio.
Oh, and we never hired those janitors that we knew we needed to hire as well. So we'll go ahead and hire them really quickly. Faster is better. Like, that's the key thing we're going to be looking for janitors right now. So I'm going to wait and see what other options I might get for janitors, and I'm going to actually toss out a few of these because they're just not helpful.
Will make you look stupid.
And see what options we get while we work on some of these other things here. I don't think on the Switch you can place rugs in the corridor. That's weird.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose.
Okay, so dorms are better. Ooh. Okay. And we'll go ahead and make this library much bigger.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
Babe, if he wants to bring a tablet in here, he can come sit in here. I'm gonna move the door. I feel like that makes more sense for where the door should be. We're just gonna like totally revamp the library here. Did you hear me? If Henry wants to bring a tablet and come sit in here with me, he can.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
There's some on the couch, I believe. I think that'll still be accessible.
Staff are reminded to care about students.
Staff are reminded to care about students because that's an important reminder. And we could also add an extra door. Maybe move the cubicles and put another door. Or double door it there. No, we'll leave it.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
Maybe if we add another trash can, that would be useful too. I do want to change these windows though, because I don't like these little windows in here. I feel like they should be grander. We could do a little window here though, potentially. There. Oh, it's nice.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's Harrison Wolf going through the county's sock drawer on 2 Point Radio. I just had a very big sleep, so it's going to be a lively one.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember?
I am so close to getting the campus level up one more. Just like, what other little things can I do to get there? Oh, there is a demand for more. Whoops, not in that one. There. They want more of these. I don't have enough dash points to unlock a new one, but I can place the ones I have unlocked in here. So we can do a little coffee shop here with like a little table and some garbage cans. And then we need to hire still that other janitor. Okay, well, that'll work. And then we need an assistant. Actually, let's hire this assistant to go in here. And well, now we can pass the level, so we'll just confirm, and we've restarted. Good work. Freshly Meadows now has a boost for a straight academic facility. Head to the map view pause menu and decide where next to set. So we will go to save. and we will check out the map. And that'll be the conclusion of episode 1 of my walkthrough of 2-Point Hospital. We are live streaming this, so if you're on the live stream, please feel free to stick around. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and you can hit the card somewhere that will show up to go to the next episode of episode 2, the next campus. And feel free to come follow me on Twitch. Joyfully Nicole is my tag, and in the description below you can find the link. I don't stream necessarily consistently right now because I've been really sick, and that's one of the reasons I'm streaming today, because I'm kind of stuck in bed. But I'd love to have you come watch my stream. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it or you have questions about 2-Point Campus, feel free to shout out in the comments. And until next time, thanks so much for watching.